Thank you for your support.
For the crown!
What a lovely experiment.
Not long ago, on a night so dark that everyone had to squint a bit, there was a gathering of the world's most ingenious detectives, who, if you can believe it, were also the world's most cunning murderers. They had devised a unique competition where they earned points for solving crimes and points for committing them. Each detective was equipped with 2 murder weapons. Look at the prompt on your device to see the first one you'll draw. But take heed, as a murderer you also have a calling card, a letter from your own name that you must include in your drawings. Do your best to hide the letter as part of the image, like so. If your calling card is too obvious, your fellow detectives may spot it and trace the weapon back to you. Draw 2 weapons and hide your calling card now. By the way, if you've played before, you can turn off tutorials in the settings menu. I promise not to take it personally.
It's done.
That's half your time. I hope you used it wisely. Time's almost up.
Eureka!
Yes.
To assist in their plans, each detective had a secret accomplice disguised as a party guest. Use your device to give your guest a name. Any pseudonym will do, but don't leave any clues to your own identity.
See to it. First rate.
Excellent. Now, look sharp. The ball is about to begin.
Everyone, your attention please. Please welcome our honorees for the evening, the world's greatest detectives.
He wouldn't be so thrilled if he knew you like I do.
I'm your host, Lord Tippet, and I must say, your reputations precede you. Oh, you brought gifts. You can set them down anywhere.
Looks like one of your drawings is out in the open, just as well. These gifts represent every type of weapon you'll see this evening, and no detective draws the same weapon twice.
Oh, and let's have a warm welcome for your esteemed guests. Wonderful. Now, let's just... A blackout? That puts a damper on the festivities. Don't worry, I'll get it sorted. At least with you all around, we can be sure there won't be any foul play.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure. Time to attack. Choose a guest to murder on your device. Then guess which detective brought them to the ball. Use your knowledge of what your fellow detectives may have written, or simply take a stab in the dark. If you're the first to figure out who brought a guest, your murder is successful, but your weapon...
And now, snakes on a biscuit! 4 of our guests have been murdered!
I'm handing out points to all my successful murderers. And the longer you get away with it, the more you can earn.
Well, at least the world's greatest detectives happen to be here. What a stroke of luck. To the investigation board! Aha! We've found the murder weapons. Let's start by focusing on just 2 of these dastardly implements. By examining the bodies, we can tell how many dreadful attempts were made on each guest's life.
And if you brought one of these guests, each of those attempts earns you points.
This is odd. If I didn't know better, I'd say these weapons are the same as some of the gifts you all brought.
Imagine that.
Unfortunately, we really only have time to solve one of these cases.
That means the other murderer will get away, for now.
Examine the evidence and talk through your theories. Choose the case you have the best chance of solving.
I'll clean this up. Come now.
Oh.
Exactly the case I would have chosen. You there. Since you brought this guest, I'm letting you borrow my lucky magnifying glass. Use your device to move it over the evidence for a closer look. Now, everyone hurry and vote for who murdered this guest.
All right. Aha, got it. All right.
Whoever has the most votes when time runs out will be convicted.
Yes. All right.
We're waiting.
What's this? Aha! What's this?
A hung jury? We can't convict anyone without a majority vote. Get it together and vote next time. My party depends on it. There's one last pair of murders to investigate. What a tragedy.
Oh, it's not all bad.
All right, activate your brains.
And if you're a murderer, deflect suspicion onto the other case. Your life depends on it, or at least your sterling reputation.
Aha! Make haste!
Let's see.
All right.
Since you brought this guest, you get control of the magnifying glass. Poke at your device to move it around the evidence. Now all we have to do is actually solve the case.
Well, we can eliminate one suspect. Their drawing for this weapon is right in front of us.
Let's extrapolate. Interesting. Come on.
Don't waste my time.
Did I mention that your calling cards aren't necessarily unique?
You're accusing one of your colleagues? Fess up, detective. Are you innocent or guilty of this crime? Scoundrel! Do you know what we do to killers around here? We ban them from the refreshment table. So there. Great work solving that case. I'm keeping track of who votes for the guilty party and awarding each of you points when you're right, even when the rest of the group gets it wrong. As for the murders we didn't get to, I promise we'll get to it later. Now, all of you... Damn it!
We need some more weapons to keep this party going. Draw 2 more weapons using the prompts on your device. You'll be hiding the same letter, but it may look a bit different than before.
as you were.
Fundamental.
Perfect.
You've used half your time. Don't forget, you have 2 drawings to finish. Finish up before time runs out. You'll also need to name another accomplice. Remember, an accomplice that no one tries to murder doesn't do you any good. Give them a name
It's
that
done.
stands out.
There you are.
Yes!
Masterfully done.
Oh, I see we have some late arrivals to the festivities. Please join me in welcoming our new guests. I've got a good feeling about the rest of this party.
Select another guest and try to deduce who brought them. If you're right, the dark deed will be done.
This music is only making them more bloodthirsty. no one got blood on my chinchilla. Beauregard? Where are you, Beauregard? So I told her she can take her biscuit and... Mothman's bride!
Oh!
More murders? Murder once, shame on you. Murder twice, shame on me. I've got a brilliant theory about the one on the right, but I'll let you all handle it.
What's this?
Huh.
Ow!
My.
Let's extrapolate. Come on!
I'm certain we're about to crack this case wide open.
Aha!
Let's see.
At once!
Don't be afraid to collaborate with your fellow detectives. There's no I in investigation. What do you have to say for yourself? I would call the police, but the storm took out the landline, and I threw my mobile at a rude swan. There's one pair of murders left to investigate. Ah, yes. Looking at something always is a good way to know about it. Indeed.
All right. Aha. Shake a leg.
Come on!
Ow!
I don't want to point any fingers, so I'll leave that to you.
Oh! Come on!
My.
If the room is voting to condemn you, now's your last chance to convince them otherwise.
Confess! As the only lord here, I banish you to the corner of the party where the politicians hang out. Bennington, be a dear and stack the bodies in the swan pond, will you? Now, someone get the... Oh, ruddy hell!
No hesitation now.
Everybody stay calm. There's no use gossiping about who's been decapitated before we see for ourselves. Does anyone else need a man after midnight?
I'm not even British!
Come on! Don't be shy. Pick a case.
Let's extrapolate. Ahem.
Let's see.
Don't dawdle.
it's time to turn your casual mistrust into formal accusations.
All right.
By the way, you can use the hurry up button to speed up the timer if your fellow detectives are dragging their feet.
What's this?
Aha! Move your feet.
Well,
Howard? Never.
oh, that's a letdown. Still, if any of you did vote for the actual guilty party, I'll see to it you're rewarded with points at the end of the night. Now I think it's time for the midnight. If we don't solve the rest of these cases right now, I'm going to have a lot of explaining to do. Look, just take a guess at all of the remaining cases. I'll give you points if you're right, even if the group votes the other way.
And I'll give murderers extra points for every detective they fool into voting for someone else.
Time is running out. Please hurry.
My.
Now we're
Hurry.
having fun. It's dirty work.
Plot twist. Let's keep them coming.
Make haste.
Aha! Don't waste my time.
Guilty as charged.
Who would have thought? Onward.
Brilliant work.
Aha! What's this?
Let's see.
Bless this mess.
Yes, yes, very murdery.
Interesting.
Move your feet.
That one was gruesome.
My.
Shake a leg.
Come on. What's this?
Nicely done. Next.
Aha. Interesting. Come on. Aha.
Excellent work, detectives. On average, anyway. As promised, I've been keeping track of who the best detective is. Let's see who gets the prize.
But there's also the matter of who the best murderer is. And what about the most popular accomplices? And our overall winner is...
Congratulations. Some say adversity creates bonds. I disagree. Leave!
Hello. You're watching Disney Channel. If you're gonna shift in here.
You wanna try to fight the one lady that not one lady. You wanna try to fight that one. Okay, you know how we went to that one place to farm those 3 wizard guys?
Yeah.
You wanna fight the boss that's there?
I was actually about to talk to you about that. So you know the big troll?
Yeah.
He drops a fucking nice ass fucking sword, dude.
I feel like it's gonna require a shit ton of strength to use though.
Oh yeah, dude. I struggle swinging that bitch around. It's my secondary sword.
Secondary sword. It'll do less damage until you can get its strength up for it.
Yeah, like I switch off from the magic sword to the broadsword. But like, dude, this thing, you hit for special attack. You know how the troll is stomping like do the holler?
Yeah.